This video provides a quick review of how to write an equation when you're given 2 points. First of all, remember that if you're given 2 points, the best format to write your answer in is point-slope form, because you can easily see that you have a point, in fact 2 points, that you are given, and then you can also find the slope of the line between those 2 points. So remember that point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So we can fill in the point right away, and we can use either point. We can use this one, -3, -7, or we can use 2, -11. But pick one or the other. You can't mix up the x and y values. So I'm going to use this point right here. And remember that this is my x value, and we might want to write that down. This is my x value, and this is my y value. So my x1 and my y1. So I'm going to put those in to my point-slope equation over here. So we've got y minus y1, and y1 is -7, equals the slope, which we're going to find, times x minus x1, and x1 up there is -3. Okay, and if we simplify this, well, y minus -7 is y plus 7, and then we need to find our slope still, and then we have x minus -3, which is x plus 3. You'll probably remember that I've mentioned that if these are both negatives here, or if whichever one is negative, it'll show up positive here and here. So negative here and here shows up positive here and here, because of the fact that the equation has a subtraction symbol here and here. So now we just need to find the slope. So we're going to use the slope formula, m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. We've already labeled our x1 and y1, so now we also have our x2 and our y2, and we're going to go ahead and fill all those values into the formula. So y sub 2 is -11, minus y sub 1 is -7. And then on the bottom we have, in the denominator, we have x sub 2. X sub 2 is 2 minus x sub 1, which is -3. When we simplify, m equals -11 minus -7. We're computing this right here, which is going to be -11 plus 7. So we have -4 in the numerator, and then in the denominator we have 2 minus -3, and that means 2 plus 3, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So now we know that our slope is -4 over 5. So to write our final answer, we will have y plus 7 equals -4 over 5, x plus 3. Just to remind you, there's also a second answer that is completely acceptable, and that would be using the second point. And I'm going to just show that real quick. So if I used this point instead, my final answer would be, because we have our y sub 2 here is -11, when we put that in right here, like our y value, it's going to be y minus -11. So again, it's going to end up being positive. So it's going to be y plus 11 equals -4/5, the same slope, and then x minus 2, because the fact that this right here is a positive 2, so it ends up being subtract 2 in the equation. So both of these are totally acceptable answers.